Carrie Henshaw from Key Associates. Just wanted to do a small video on a tip that we're seeing a lot with closing costs in the industry today. I hear it a lot from the buyers and the sellers, but it's very common today in this market for especially first-time home buyers, but a large majority of buyers out there, they'll ask the seller to pay closing costs. And it can be typical to be $3,000 or $4,000 for the buyer to ask the seller to pay. So what I want to explain this to the buyer, what that means to you is that means less money you have to bring to the closing out of your pocket, which is great. But what you also need to consider is that is $3,000 or $4,000 less to the seller. So when you're going in to make an offer and you're thinking $100,000 is what you want to offer, if you're going to ask that seller to pay for the closing costs, I would recommend you raising it $103,000 because you're asking them to pay for that extra closing costs. So it's not free money, it's still the net to the seller. So you need to take that in consideration when you're making offers, buyers. On the seller side, I have some sellers that just get really frantic and upset and don't like paying buyers closing costs. I understand, but the industry has changed in regards to how that is done and how offers are written up. The bottom line for you sellers is you should be looking at what your bottom net is, what you're actually bringing home out of the table when I give you your net sheet at the offer time. So again, if they're asking for $3,000 and you're still getting your net and they're giving you a higher price, well, that's okay, seller. So it's just my recommendation to really look at what your bottom figure is going to be at closing. Hope that helps.